Welcome to Souped Up Recipes. Today, we're going to make a Dai Pai Dong style chicken chow mien. Dai Pai Dong is a type of open-air food store in Guangzhou and Hong Kong. It usually gets very busy at night, and this chow mien is one of the dishes that everybody orders every time. So, let's get started.
Cut the chicken into bite size. Mix it with 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil, and a pinch of baking soda. Chicken breast usually gets dry during stir frying. Adding baking soda will make it juicy and smooth. You need to combine it until the cornstarch becomes a layer and wraps the chicken. Set it aside for 30 minutes. Let's take a look of our vegetables. This is Chinese leek. Smells like spring onion, but the scent is pretty gentle. We call this 韭黄 in Chinese. Have no idea what is the English name. It is a little crunchy and slightly sweet. Cut them into 2 inches long. Guangzhou people like to use these a lot. Stir fry with scrambled egg, wrap it in dumplings, make some 煎饼. They all taste delicious. So if you can find these, try it out. Also, I like to add some shredded carrot, a bunch of bean sprout.
When I fry noodles, I like to use different kinds of vegetables because they are healthy and colorful, makes the whole dish much nicer. And you can switch with whatever you like. Sometimes I use cabbage, onion, celery. They all taste good.
I am using flat rice noodles. This is the traditional type. You can use other kinds of noodles too. These are cooked already, but sometimes it comes in a package like this, and it is dry. In this case, you can soak them into water until soft or cook them until halfway done. Don't cook it all the way through, and dry it up. Next is our sauce. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. If you still don't know the difference between light and dark soy sauce, you can distinguish them by the color. The huge difference is that light soy sauce is for flavor. It tastes quite salty. Dark soy sauce is for the color. It tastes slightly sweet and not very salty. Now that we have everything ready, let's cook. Heat up the wok for about 15 seconds. You can do this with a large sauté pan as well. Add about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Cook the chicken for 1 or 2 minutes. We already cut the chicken small, so it should be really easy to cook. We're cooking it on high heat. It is normal to see some smoke, so don't be freaked out. But if you really don't like that, you can lower the heat a little bit. When you see the chicken change color, then push the chicken to the side so you have room for the vegetables. Usually, you should have some extra oil left in the wok. Add about 1 tablespoon of garlic and all the vegetables except the bean sprouts. We will cook the bean sprouts later. When you're cooking on high heat, no need to wait for the garlic to become fragrant because it is very easy to burn. 2 important things about making chow mien. 1 is all the ingredients needs to be dry, no excess liquid. Number 2 is that make sure you use maximum heat. The wok gets super hot and liquid will evaporate quickly. so your chow mein will never turn out soggy. Another good thing about cooking it on high heat is that all the ingredients can be cooked within few minutes, easy and fast, especially when the Dai Pai Dong gets customers lined up. You don't want them to wait. Stir fry this for 1 or 2 minutes, then add in the bean sprouts. Mix everything together. Don't cook it too long, or else you lose the crunchiness of the bean sprout. Add some salt to taste. Just a little note that if you didn't cook this on high heat, there might be some excess liquid. You can pour that out. This is very important. I know it sounds a little strange, but that is one of the standards for a good chow mein. No liquid. Set it aside. We're gonna do our noodles. Add about 1½ tablespoon of vegetable oil, then add in your noodles. Try to spread it. Your wok should be really hot. I suppose to toss the wok like how they do in restaurant, but my wok is too heavy and I'm too skinny to do that. So this is what I come up with. Just use chopstick and spatula to keep turning the noodles so it cooks evenly. Also, I try not to use the spatula too hard because it will cut off the noodles. It doesn't affect the taste, but it doesn't look good when you serve those short tiny piece noodles. We already stir fry this for 4 minutes. Then you add in your sauce. Mix it quickly or else the sauce will evaporate fast. Then you will never get a chance to mix it evenly. Now the noodle became brown and shiny. We can go ahead and add everything together. Mix them until well combined. Add some salt and pepper to taste. Give that a mix and you are done. That looks so good, so tempting. After you are done, the first thing you should do is not to eat. Go check your wok or your sauté pan. It should look clean, not completely dry, but there shouldn't be any liquid in it. Also, I treat this as a standard for chow mein. Chinese chow mein needs enough oil to fry it, make it taste good, but also you don't want it to be too oily, right? If your wok has water liquid left, that means your heat is not high enough and the noodle will taste soggy. If you got oil liquid left in the wok, well, then you know what to do next time. Put less oil. Okay, let's get our chicken chow mein because I'm really hungry. I bet your mouth is watering too.
It's still hot. I have to put a towel on my hand. Let's give it a try. Let me get chicken. I love chicken. The flavor is so right. Reminds me the old time that I went out with my friends, family, and ordered food from Dai Pai Dong. Drank a lot. Oh, I really miss that time. I hope you give this a try soon and check the description for all the ingredient amounts and the steps. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I want to see you next time.